Hello, my Sagittarius friends. Welcome. Welcome aboard if you're brand new. Welcome back if you're not. Welcome home if that sits perfectly for you. Today we want to talk about what's happening in October of 2024 for you if you are a Sagittarius sun, moon, or rising, or Venus, honestly. And this also applies if you know or love somebody or have occasion to spend a lot of time with somebody who has strong Sag placements in their chart. Here are my requests. Please remember that this is a general reading. As such, every message cannot and will not apply to everyone. And so if this is your message, please use your intuition. And what I mean by that is, if this is your message, you will know it, right? You will feel that lean in, that attraction toward the message. If it is not your message, or if you're not sure if it's your message, then guess what? It's not. It's absolutely not. So just be okay with that, right? You have other placements you can check. If none of those work for you this month, then you can grab a pick a card reading. There are tons available on this channel. Help yourself. You know, the bottom line is you're always going to know. Just don't make it try to fit your story. Don't try to make your story fit any message. Just use the intuition. Boy, resilience has come out 3 times. Okay, you have play and resilience. So let's talk about that as like conditioning. Now for you, Sagittarius, here's the deal. You love to play, right? You have that active engagement kind of immersive style of learning. The key is that what you don't always have, my Sagittarius friends. I have a Sagittarius Mars, so I feel like I can claim this as well without catching a bunch of trouble. What you don't always have is that sense of stick-to-itiveness, right? Sometimes, my Sagittarius friends, you guys tend to, let's kindly call it give up in the middle of a project, or or you will just tap out. Just lose interest. I mean, this is part of the Sagittarius life theme, right? Here's the deal. Unless it sparks your highest nature. And if it sparks your highest nature, you're all in, right? If it really gets you, then there's nothing that you have to fear. But sometimes those things you got to do, sometimes those things that are good and good for you, or also help you build your relationships, starting with yourself, can get a little bit stale. They can get a little bit boring, right? Because really, who wants to scrub the bathtub? Who wants to make sure that the sink is clean? Not a Sagittarius, I'm going to tell you right now. So here's the deal. Whatever is coming up for you, whatever has been coming up for you in terms of the way that you, I don't want to say it that way, but I'm going to, in terms of the way that you buckle down and accomplish things, that does not mean that you cannot both do the things that you need to do and also have fun while you do them. This could come as new information for you. It could be as simple as, I've never really looked at it that way. Wow, okay. So if that's a fact for you, then just enjoy the new information, right? Just enjoy the new information and understand that it's okay. It's okay if you don't love the task, but love doing it. Love your ability to do a task, even if you don't love the task, right? It's true. It's just true, y'all. That perspective change is a real thing. It allows you to find grace and peace in the temporary discomfort of doing something that you might not necessarily really want to do. And here's the deal. It also has to do with your relationships right now. I think for perhaps some, maybe even just one of you, this former inability, okay? former inability to just stick to it when it comes to getting things done has created a problem in your relationships. Perhaps even to a point where your relationship is threatened. So developing this resilience is not just one of those things that you are being advised to do, but it could be that it's necessary, right? So figure out why. Figure out why you're stuck, why you don't want to do it, right? What is it? Is it because your mom made you do the dishes for 5 years when your brothers and sisters were younger than you, and you just didn't want to do those dishes, and now you resent the dishes and you're taking it all on your partner? And figure that out, right? Figure that out. What is my hang up with dishes? Why do I have a problem with the laundry? Why don't I want to clean that bathtub, right? It's probably not just because it's boring, because guess what? Everybody needs clean clothes, everybody needs clean dishes, and everybody loves a clean bathtub. So find out why. Find out why. And, you know, bottom line, if you don't want to do it and you have the means, source it out. There's somebody who needs to clean your bathtub, right? Just think about that. All right, you have the Chariot, you have the Knight of Swords, you have the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Page of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. Okay, so this is a lot of sword energy. So there's a lot of mental things happening here. There's things coming toward you and ways that you're moving through your life that might feel, again, at odds, a little bit confused, right? You have the Chariot here really highlighting this Two of Swords. So remembering that the Chariot is all about balance. We have 2 horses and then we have 2 reins. And so we, as the driver, have to be balancing that Chariot out. We have to be balancing it constantly, right? Managing our head and our heart, love and logic. What is physical and metaphysical, conscious and unconscious. We have to be in that process all the time, right? We have to understand why we need to clean the tub and that we need to clean the tub, right? Healed and unhealed. These are real things. If you end up leaving reins with one, what happens is you veer off course and you end up way over here where you didn't really intend to go. And that can be challenging, right? Especially if this idea of, but I don't want to, is the thing that moves you, right? Nobody really wants that. Now, here's the deal. You have this opportunity to sit with yourself and figure out the why. Once you figure out the why, you have this Ace here, this Ace of Cups that's offering you. Do you know how you want to feel? Do you know, my Sagittarius friend? Here's the deal. Let's accept this Ace. Let's understand that the way we feel is the way we choose, right? And so what is going to fill my cup here? Is it understanding that doing my laundry is a blessing? I love having the ability to have clean clothes and to look a certain way. Maybe I didn't at some point. Maybe some other people don't. But wow, that feels great to me. I love the way my laundry feels when it's clean. Really get into that experience and allow that to really inform your sense of abundance, to inform the way you show up in a relationship. Wow, thank you for working so hard that we can have this beautiful laundry facility here in our house and I don't have to go to a laundromat, you know, I mean, or whatever your issue is, again, slide it right in there. Whatever is bringing it to you, whatever joy you're feeling is your reason here, right? You can only find that in your own heart and soul. So here's the deal. The way that you're going to choose to show up in joy every time. Okay, maybe I love doing laundry. Maybe I like folding this. Maybe I love having it smell great in my drawer. I don't know, whatever makes you happy, whatever makes your partner happy. The way you want to show up in your relationship also, right? Cut out the confusion and create the what it is that you want. I want one on the Hermit. Thank you. The World. Okay, so this is really about this cycle coming to a close for you, to a completion, really understanding why you have been doing what you've been doing if in fact you've been sabotaging, right? Have you been sabotaging your own relationship? That's possible. That's possible. So do this work so that you don't, so that you can close this loop and say, oh, I see that I did that. I'm not going to do it anymore, right? I have learned this lesson. I have this awareness now. So I figured it out. Oh, look at me. I figured it out. And now, instead of being toil and labor, it can be fun, right? It can be fun. I'm going to level up with my own abundance, with my big, joyous heart, and I'm going to get moving instead of just sitting here talking about why I don't love the laundry, right? You got it. You got it. You got it, my Sagittarius friends. It might seem frivolous or trivial. It's really not. It's really not. It's really important. So yeah, figure out those little things, right? And see what happens to the big things as a result. Yep. All right, listen, take care. Hit like and subscribe so that you can come back and let me know how this goes for you. And let me know if this resonates. This is kind of an interesting topic for me. So until I see you next time, take care and be super blessed.